Here we are for the final Michigan IROC race, the 2005 Michigan 100. Jeff Lewis has the pole for today's race, and to his outside it's Hunter Sleppy. Mara Pena and Krista Raines make up row number 2. Spanky Ham and Michael Ferris, David Hoots and Macy Pena, who is your points leader and Daytona winner, Jeff Kingston, and the 4 Grayson Winokur. And then running out the field, Michael Canto, who had a scare in his qualifying lap, got really loose in turns 3 and 4, and it cost him his qualifying lap, his fast lap. He was about 30 seconds slower than the rest of the field, so he's going to try and make his way from the back to the front. He had a huge scare off turn 4. I thought that car was going to go head on into the wall. He luckily saved it, kept any damage from that car, and he rolled away and got to the checkered flag. Pace car in 13 laps at Michigan. Should be an exciting, fun race here this afternoon as the field comes down the front straightaway into the restart zone, and the green flag is in the air. We're racing at Michigan. Jeff Lewis got a good jump on the field, but now as they come down the back straightaway, Kristen Raines moves to the inside to take the race lead with a big push from Michael Ferris in the 8. Ferris now look to the bottom lane. Whoa, close back there coming off of turn number 4. Ferris, side by side, trying to lead lap number 1. It's not going to happen as Kristen Raines off the top leads lap number 1, but Ferris is to the inside, and he has the drafting up behind him to get to the race lead. That's Macy Pena already up to second. Going for the race lead now. Down the back straightaway. Ooh, Krista Raines did get the wall a little bit there. Macy Pena gonna get to the inside. Michael Ferris into 3 and 4. Here comes Grayson Winokur in that 4 car. Pena will clear and lead lap number 2. They're now 3 wide for a second. Mara is gonna try and get clear, which she does. So Mara Pena now going to get down to the bottom. She might be second. We could have a 1-2 for the Penas once again. That happened at Daytona. Look at this big move. Macy all the way to the top. Mara to the bottom. Oh, Michael Ferris turned to the pack. Mara Pena goes around. Grayson Winokur also involved. The 11. David Hoots into the grass. Jeff Kenningston involved. Macy Pena gets away. Michael Ferris keeps on driving. Michael Cantu started last up to 3rd. Macy Pena leads us back, so your points leader are going to be leading more or less, but problems. Grayson Winokur and Mara Pena go around on the back straightaway and collect some others. Racing off turn 2, if you get too high, you get into the wall, and that's exactly what happened to Michael Ferris. And when he came off the wall, he got clipped down to Grayson Winokur and then up into Mara Pena. This gets the 11. Yeah, right there. Jeff Kingston nowhere to go. David Hoots goes down, saves the car, and goes up through the grass. But man, oh man, problems for a few of our drivers here today. Look at, wow, that could have been a bigger wreck too. Glad it wasn't. David Hoots did an amazing job saving that car too, not letting it go down and hit the inside wall. Let's actually go on board David Hoots in that 20 cars. He did a great job of avoiding all this. That car could have headed straight for the inside wall. Yeah, good job saving that car there. That car is pointed towards the inside wall. He did get some damage there, but I believe he'll be raceable. So back to line first, Macy Pena, and she'll have to deal with a restart with every driver behind her. She comes to take the green flag. The field is pacing their way through 3 and 4, going back around lap number 8, and it's Macy Pena with the race lead. Michael Ferris in 2nd, Michael Canto in 3rd, Krista Raines in 4th, and Hunter Sleppy 5th. Jeff Lewis is in 6th. Spanky Ham is in 7th. In 8th, we have David Hoots. 9th, Jeff Kenningston. 10th, Grayson Winokur. And then rounding out the field is Mara Pena in 11th. So pace car is in lap number 8 for the restart. It'll be 6 laps to go when we get the green flag. So they come down the front straightaway. And the green flag is back in the air. We're back racing at Michigan. Michael Ferris with a slow restart is going to keep Michael Canto to the outside, and that might help out Krista Raines in 4th. Yeah, Krista got a big push there on that restart from Hunter Sleppy. She could be going all the way to 2nd here. Strong move by the 15 off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Yeah, good run there for Krista Rains with a big push on her Sleppy. She can thank that 17. And off into 3 and 4. They have a big run onto Pena. Off of turn number 4. 4 wide by Michael Ferris all the way up against the wall. Into it. Comes down. Doesn't hit anyone else. But he's got to get gathered up. Get into the draft of that 4 car. And the 4 and the 11 have some pretty good damage. I'm surprised they're actually staying with the pack. Krista Rains to the race lead. Spanky Ham trying to run her down. But off the top, Hunter Sleppy might keep second. Whoa! Around they go! Saved it! What a save by Macy Pena! No yellow, too. We're still racing. Still racing on. That would have ended the race if the yellow came out. Spanky Ham to second. What a heartbreak for Macy Pena, though. As she knows she will not win here today. Take a quick look at that. Coming off turn number 2. That could have ended the race right there. 3 wide. Hits the wall. Macy does off the corner. Comes down into, who was that? David Hoots and Jeff Lewis. An amazing job of saving it, not getting run over. Smoke on the back straightaway there from where they almost wrecked. Front 3 pull away. Jeff Kenningston with that damage is leading the second pack in 4th. David Hoots almost spun into the inside wall. Going for that position as they're battling hard up front. 3 laps of racing to go. Big battle for second. This could be Krista Rains' race to lose, as these guys they don't have any drafting up to get by. Yeah, these guys back here, if they were to get single filed out, they would get a big pull from these guys. They could get up into contention really quickly. 2 to go this time. Hunter Sleppy and Spanky Hammer side by side still. They're going to get clear. Ham's going to try and get down line here behind Sleppy. They could make a run on Krista Rains. 2 laps to go. Sleppy trying to get to Rains. Down the back straightaway, white flag this time. And so far, no one with the challenge. Here comes the rest of the field, though. Jeff Lewis is coming. Michael Canto's there. David Hoots also. And Jeff Kenningston can't leave him out. And can they help? Second and third get up to the front. Spankingham looks to the inside. White flag at Michigan. One more time around this 2-mile D-shaped oval. Krista Rains has the race lead, and they're side by side for a second behind her. Sleppy and Spankingham are side by side into 1 and 2. Ham doesn't have the drafting up though. See how this works out. Down the back straightaway. Down the back stretch they come. Sleppy and Ham are side by side. Sleppy would have to get clear to have one final shot at Krista Rains. It's not going to happen. Into 3 and 4. Krista Rains dominates at Michigan. Off of turn number 4, Spankingham trying to make one last move. It's not going to work. Krista Rains will win here at Michigan. And that could have been a race that ended under yellow. It ends under green instead. What a race for Krista Rains. She gets it done. She dominates here at Michigan. As you look at the finisher results, Krista Rains does win the race. Spankingham in second. In third, we had Hunter Sleppy. Fourth, Michael Canto and Jeff Lewis fifth. David Hoots in 6th, Jeff Kenningston 7th, Grayson Winokur 8th, Michael Ferris in 9th, Macy Pena, after almost wrecking, ends up 10th. Mara Pena had damage from that wreck, ends up 11th, so the Pena's not good races here today for those two. Well, congratulations to Krista Rains on a dominating performance here at Michigan, getting her the win. As we look at the point standings, Spankingham has the points lead, Michael Canto right behind in 2nd. Then 3rd, we have Macy Pena winning, finishing towards the back, but will still be in points contention. Krista Rains is now tied with Pena in 4th, and Hunter Sleppy is 5th. Then Michael Ferris is in 6th. In 7th, we have Grayson Winokur. Jeff Kenningston is 8th. 9th, Jeff Lewis. 10th, David Hoots. And 11th, Mara Pena. Spankingham and Michael Canto finished top 5 of both 2 races so far this season, so good for them. Only one driver has led laps in both races. That is Macy Pena. So the next race will be the Watkins Glen 100 at Watkins Glen, and that's for all 10 series. The 1996 season will kick us off at Watkins Glen. See you guys then.